Singh once again, but I request you to stay on as we have some more developments now. Viewers, South Korean President Jae Myung is in India for a 3-day state visit, the first by a South Korean president in 8 years. At the invitation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Lee will hold wide-ranging strategic talks in New Delhi tomorrow. The key focus will be strengthening the special strategic partnership between the two nations. On the agenda, deeper cooperation in trade and investment, shipbuilding and maritime security, semiconductors, artificial intelligence, defense production, green energy, and resilient supply chains. President Lee is also accompanied by a high-level business delegation, including top executives from Samsung, LG, and SK for a major business forum aimed at boosting investment and joint ventures. The visit is also expected to result in several new agreements and give fresh momentum to India-South Korea ties. Let's also take a look at what exactly is on the agenda in this meeting when South Korean president meets with the Indian leadership. So trade and investment, expanding economic ties, building comprehensive economic partnership agreement of 2010 will be primary as the leaders of the two countries meet. Then shipbuilding and maritime cooperation is also crucial. Remember, also coming after India has allocated over 70,000 crore for Made in India ships. It will strengthen collaboration in shipbuilding, maritime security, and related industries. In fact, moving ahead now, let's give you some more details. Semiconductors are also going to be critical here. As will be AI, emerging technologies, as joint efforts in artificial intelligence and next generation technologies will continue even in defense cooperation. Energy and supply chains, collaboration in energy supply chains, green energy and resilient global trade, and the other plans also include meeting with President Draupadi Murmu. That's on the agenda. As is business forums and interaction with nearly 200 South Korean business executives. So a slew of meetings ranging from business interests to shipbuilding to maritime security, semiconductors, artificial intelligence. Of course, the South Korean president will also be meeting President Draupadi Murmu. And energy and supply chains will also be big on discussions here. Let's go across to Mr. Karori Singh once before we wrap up the bulletin. Mr. Singh, how significant is this visit in your assessment? It's coming after almost a decade, a South Korean president in India at a time when both India and South Korea need each other.
You see that India has very close relation with South Korea since the ancient days, cultural and historical ties. But recently, South Korea has advanced in science and technology and the manufacturing sector. So India has developed very close relations, wide range of areas from trade, commerce to the maritime security, as you have referred. So that this time when the Korean president is visiting, the main issues will be the trade, commerce, joint manufacturing, and how to cooperate in the maritime security. Because nowadays maritime security has become more important in the sense maximum trade is taking place through the maritime route. And if there is no maritime security, that trade will not be safe, that will be disrupted. So because of that, India and Korea both have a convergence of interest to ensure the free flow of ships, commercial ships, and the free flow of trade across the different seas and oceans. So the cooperation of the wide range. Already there are several Korean companies working in India and performing well, like Samsung is the case in point, and certain other companies are also there. So Korea has some potential to invest in India because India is in the need of greater foreign investment and the manufacturing base in India, particularly in the joint manufacturing sector. So the Korea can be the very good partner. Already partnership is there, but that partnership will be expanded and deepened during the visit of the Korean leader. So definitely, it's in the mutual interest, not
Yeah.
one side. Korea is a smaller country and it has some potential, some expertise. And India can get from the expertise of Korea, and the Korea can get so much from the Indian huge market. So the interests of both countries are converging, and that is the good point. And there is no any issue and point of dispute between the two countries. So that's the good sign to coming closer to South Korea, and it will benefit both the people of Korea and the people of India as well. Not merely an interaction between the two governments. So definitely there will be some cultural exchange scheme on the agenda, people-to-people contact, and the trade 2 and 3 diplomacy will be on the agenda while having government-to-government discussions. And there may be the business council meeting. So many meetings are likely to take place, and there might be the delegation. So some agreements may also be concluded during his visit. Over.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for joining us. We'll watch out for all those developments, viewers, when the South Korean president holds those meetings. For now, we take a very quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
키스 때